Good morning and welcome to a only so slightly delayed Jai-Alai H2H here at Magic City. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point of every match today. We're experiencing a few technical difficulties related to a power outage overnight. So you come in here first thing in the morning, and you notice that things don't turn on or boot up the way they're supposed to. So we're in the process of getting those situations resolved. We do appreciate your patience with that. Every Monday and Tuesday morning now through mid-April, we will combine two very unlikely terms: Jai-Alai, breakfast, and the occasional malfunctioning of electrical equipment. Jai-Alai H2H will present 6 matches today, pairing up Jai-Alai players of similar ability who will compete in a best 2 out of 3 set matches. A set is won by the first player to reach 6 points. A match is won by the first player to win 2 sets. Each match will be a test of speed, strategy, and stamina. Jai-Alai H2H allows players to compete in a format unique to Jai-Alai, but based directly on the more familiar format of a 2 out of 3 set tennis match. If you're joining us for the first time, you'll see the ball traveling in excess of 125 miles an hour off 3 walls within a glass-enclosed court, traditionally referred to as a concha. That's the court within the Fronton. The Fronton's the building that we play Jai-Alai in. We welcome you to a sport of unparalleled excitement. Welcome to Jai-Alai H2H. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, Stu.
So, I've recognized the global issues that we're having with some of the technical stuff around here, but are you okay?
I'm well.
From the neck up?
I'm doing very well today.
Okay, that's
because we had a good day of Jai-Alai yesterday,
Fantastic,
and now we got Group 2 coming up today. So pretty tough to be in a bad mood here waking up on this Tuesday. But Group 2 coming out today. The 6 guys you will see: Anderluck, Ben, Benny, Bueno, Jedin, and Kubala. Wow, a lot of similar names in the middle of that group. But some great matches in store for us today. We're going to get started here. Anderluck versus Ben, followed by Benny versus Bueno, then Jedin versus Kubala, and then second matches of the day for these individuals. Benny will play Ben, Jedin versus Anderluck, and Kubala will face off against Bueno. So that's going to be the 6 matches here for today, and Group 2 standings, Stu. Very important standings here. One guy atop of that group here, and that's Benny, 17-year-old. Played incredibly well here to begin his Jai-Alai H2H career. He's been pretty much unbeatable in this Group 1. Only one time someone has been able to take him down. 7-1 that overall record here for Benny and Jai-Alai H2H. The rest of this group here, we have Bueno at 5-3, Kubala 5-3 as well. Kubala's been playing much better here in this format, so he's got 2 matches today that could get him back up there, potentially sneak into that bonus money. Anderluck's at 3-5, Jedin at 3-5 in this group, and then Ben has struggled a little bit here at 1-7. But you know that guy that works hard here has been getting some extra work in, and will bring out the best here today. So we are just about ready to get underway with this first match. We'll get it started in a minute. So you'll see on your screen left of where JR is, Juan Ramon Arasate, the player manager.
That's the player manager there in the red shirt.
You'll see there's a manual scoreboard because we're having some technical issues. You're not going to be able to see that usual scoreboard. So you'll see that there today. Anderluck is going to be the red. Ben's going to be the black numbers there. So Anderluck is the one on the left. Ben is going to be the score on the right. We'll also remind you of the score as we go throughout this match here today in all the matches today. So
Andrew, I'll talk about the highlight. You interject about the highlight. You definitely keep people updated on the score because I can't remember what I did driving in 15 minutes ago. So
we'll do that, Stu. We'll get started here. We'll intro these guys for you. First match of the day, we're going to feature number 1 Anderluck versus number 7 Ben. Anderluck in his 4th season with this Magic City program. After capturing the singles title in the league's inaugural season, Anderluck's kept his foot on the gas pedal, continues to carry that momentum here into Jai-Alai H2H, where he is 3-5. He's got vicious power, and as a former bartender, he can serve up something special too. And
I like the way you did that.
Thank you, Stu. Well, he'll be facing off against Ben. Ben in his 4th season with this Magic City program, one of the many University of Miami football players on this roster. Ben virtually a black hole back there in regards to his catching ability. He matches that with a ridiculous combination of speed and athleticism that you truly have to see to believe. Everyone's in position. The officials are out on the court. We are ready to begin this first match of the day.
Time to begin. Jai-Alai H2H for Tuesday, March 23rd with a little manual scorekeeping. Anderluck has the first serve. Anderluck serves, Jai-Alai H2H begins, and we begin with an overserve. The ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Jai-Alai H2H, 14 players, 2 serves. Anderluck's second serve must be in. There's the serve by Anderluck, no problem getting it between the lines. Here's the backhand by Ben. He goes deep. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Ben's there at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Robote, the rebound. Off the back wall, thrown by the forehand of Anderluck. Here's Ben. Anderluck moves up, makes the catch. Strong backhand follows. Robote left side. Catch by Anderluck. Carom by Anderluck. That's a 2-all play. Scoop attempt missed. First point goes to Ben there in the orange shirt. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ben serves.
And you'll see there that score to the left of JR. Ben be the black numbers there. Anderluck will be red. 1-0 Ben.
Anderluck comes strong from the forehand, caught in the air by Ben. Backhand by Ben, caught by Anderluck. Juggling. When the ball comes into the cesta, when the player makes that catch, it has to be caught and stopped in the cesta. That ball was bobbled. That's a second point for Ben. He leads 2-0. Anderluck over the top. Ooh, that hit the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. If you did hear that clink in the background, that's that sound. Not a particularly good sound first thing in the morning. Point for Ben. Ben leads 3-0. Served by Ben. Here's Anderluck at the 12 line. Backhand. Caught by Ben. Hard throw by Anderluck. Robote forehand by Ben. That hits too high. Struck the overhead screen before touching the front wall. That's out of play. Point for Anderluck. Anderluck gets up on the board with a point. He also has the serve. Anderluck has 1. Ben has 3. Anderluck serves. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And Ben up still 3-1 here. A couple early mistakes from Anderluck. They had that good first point, but see if both players would get into more of a rhythm here. Seems like Anderluck's getting a little bit warmed up now.
Yeah, that was a good serve. That was not a good catch, or attempted a catch. Ben tipped it there at the 11 line. That's a loss of point. Anderluck now has 2. Ben still has 3. Ben receives there in the orange shirt. That's second serve here for Anderluck. Double fault. Don't see many of those, especially from a guy with a serve as good as Anderluck's. So that double fault, loss of point. Ben has 4. Anderluck has 2. Anderluck receives there in the pink shirt. Backhand by Anderluck. Robote left side by Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw. Beautifully thrown by Anderluck. He peeked where Ben was standing, crossed the wall, the sidewall there, right about the 9 line. Beautifully thrown by Anderluck. Anderluck has 3. Ben has 4. Ben receives. For those of you not familiar with the Magic City program, Anderluck, though he's left-handed, has a particularly aggressive style on the forehand. That's a backhand by Anderluck. Robote coming out. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, has got to be caught and thrown in one fluid motion. Ben did that. However, play, we're tied up at 4 apiece.
And you could tell Anderluck was just getting a little bit warmed up. That nice hard forehand from the outside, scored back-to-back good throws here for him. So see him pick it up as this match goes on. That's usually what he's done here in Jai-Alai H2H matches. And
that's a great catch there by Anderluck at the sidewall. Good catch by Ben at the 11 line. Ben going outside. Anderluck would have liked to have gone for that in the air. However, couldn't move up and out at the same time. Went for the scoop and missed it. Point for Ben. Ben has 5 points. Possible set point for Ben. Over serve, second serve coming up for Ben. There's Ben's second serve. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. To the inside. Ben on the forehand from the 9 line. Outside placement, not outside enough. Anderluck has it. Rifles it back. What a catch by Ben on the left side. That was beautiful. That's an equally good catch by Anderluck in the air at the 9 line. Robote forehand save at the 9 line. Here's Anderluck. Backhand to the inside. Ben choosing to play the Robote, the rebound off the back wall, a little bit more difficult. Anderluck just reaches out, picks it up. Anderluck from the 8 line now. Hard throw to pass. Robote left side by Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck goes really deep. This Robote coming way out. Robote from the 6th line. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck outside placement. Ben knew that it was coming. He stepped out there to make the catch. Catch by Anderluck. This time he goes to the inside. Robote left side by Ben. Anderluck really making Ben work hard for this win. That's a cortada. Low and hard, just above the pad. Will score. You're right, Andrew. That was a fantastic point. We are tied up at 5 apiece. This is set point.
A little bit of sloppy play in the middle of that match, but these guys have both turned it on here in the second half of this first set, and that was similar to that first point of the match we saw. Nice long rally there. Anderluck killed it, ties it up. Chance to steal this set away from Ben.
Oh, look, it's a scoreboard. What a catch by Ben off a fantastic serve by Anderluck. Anderluck, a little premature on that jump.
And
wow.
And that'll do it.
That is point and set to Anderluck. That is really well played by both Anderluck and Ben. So Anderluck off to a not a short start, to a there's so much going on around me that I can't focus. I'm not being distracted really.
Bit of a shaky start.
Slow start
For sure.
Definitely a slow start. Then he came around. As long as that right side started working really, really well.
But Anderluck is also one of those guys that when he finds his stride, I mean, just see, a guy that you see one go in and then he can really take it from that point on. And, after he had that one nice forehand that scored there from the outside, he got his power back. Everything seemed to click for him. Had some good momentum and really took that set away from Ben. That was Ben's to lose, and Anderluck stole it right from him, up 1-0 there. So exactly what you need to do to come back if you're Anderluck, and if you're Ben there. He's 1-7 in this format, so that was an opportunity to get on the board early here, but still very much in this match. Ben will now serve. in the orange.
Second set coming up. First player to win 2 sets will win this match. Anderluck won the first one, 7. What was it? No, 6-5 rather.
6-5. And again, overall records for these two: Anderluck 3 and 5, Bennett 1 and 7.
Ben sent that one to the moon. As Robote, the rebound off the back wall, straight up, out of play. 0.4, Anderluck there in the pink shirt. And kudos to Ron, who came up with a wonderful scoreboard.
Yeah, that's great.
You love to see initiative on the part of other departments. That is fantastic.
Total
Thank
improvisation
you,
on that. That
got
font
the colors
familiar.
Down got the colors down and everything. Here's Robote left side, caught on the return by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Ben back to the inside. Here's Anderluck at the 8 line. The carom attempt, 2-all. Sidewall, front wall, floor. However, that went sidewall, pad, which is bad. 0.4 Ben. They're tied up at 1 apiece here in the second set.
And something looked a little bit off on Anderluck's release there. The way he usually throws those carom, maybe short on it a little bit, came out a little lower, just into the pad. But you can tell, you watch these guys throw so many shots, and you look at Anderluck and say, that wasn't quite the way he usually releases it on that right side.
Robote from the left side, caught in the air by Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck, passes to the Robote. Robote, play to the inside. That's beautifully thrown by Ben. What a catch by Anderluck. Surprised he went for it on the right side, but worked for him. Here's another one. This one on the left side. That's why he went for the first one on the right side. Definitely, it's so unusual. He's a left-handed player, but the majority of his confidence is all on those right-sided catches and throws, of course. So, Ben has 2 points. Anderluck has 1. Ben serves there in the orange shirt. Overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That touched or past the 7. Second serve here for Ben. Double fault. Second double fault. I believe that is the first time that we've seen 2 double faults in one match. In one match, rather.
Yeah.
Wow. 1 for Anderluck, 1 for Ben. Hopefully that's it. Tied up at 2 apiece. You do want the advantage of serving them deep, but you don't want to flirt with that overserve line, especially on the second serve.
Well, you can't give away free points like that, especially when we're only going up to 6. Another one there for Ben.
Anderluck tipped it on the right side. So Ben now has 3. Anderluck has 2. Overserve. Second serve for Ben.
I'll say not usually as much of a problem for Ben as it is for Anderluck with that hard serve, but
here's the backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Robote coming out on the wall. Beautifully played by Ben. That's a particularly difficult ball to play. Anderluck rifles it. Ben comes up.
Catch.
What a catch. Tremendous catch. Ben's got all the power in the world on the left side. Actually, we're looking at 2 left-handed players. Jai-Alai, of course, you can only play with the cesta on your right hand, unless you want to make things dangerous, which we don't.
We've been known to do that here.
Yeah, it's dangerous enough here without having them put it on their left hand. Ben has 4, Anderluck has 2. Ben serves. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Anderluck, nice and deep. Robote left side. Ad hit the overhead screen on the return. 0.4 Anderluck. Anderluck now has 3 points. Ben has 4. Anderluck has the serve.
And for Anderluck to get back in this match, there was that one throw that he made that was coming right at Ben's feet. He let it pass for the Robote there, so maybe start to, put it at the feet, because if you get it up over Ben's waist, he can make a lot of good catches there, but that's another one.
Anderluck going for a scoop, particularly high scoop. hard to pick up that ball once it goes from the front wall to the floor, and you got to grab it. So that gives Ben 5 points and possible set point. Over serve, second serve coming up for Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Anderluck from the 8 line. Hard throw, play to pass. Rebote left side by Ben. Scoop attempt missed. Point and set to Ben. We will go to a third and decisive set.
And a great comeback for Ben. Got to give him credit. Kind of gave away a few points there in that first set, one that he really should have had. And a guy that has struggled in rebounding here in this format. You know, hasn't played his best highlight here, but that time played very well, came out in the second set, won it 6-3. So now we're going to a third one here. First time these two met up, Stu, went to 3 sets. Ben won the first one 6-4, then actually Anderluck came back and won the next 2 sets, 6-2, 6-2. So here we go to a third set. It's been pretty even throughout here and should be in store for a great one here to finish it up and start the day. We got 5 more after this, too, so.
This is where Ben, who, when he's done playing Highline, tells everybody that he's going for these long runs. I've never followed him, but I have no reason to doubt that he is encouraging other guys to run. Anderluck, does not go for runs. He does run sometimes, actually. I know he does some jogging. But
no, but Ben, in terms of physical fitness on this roster, maybe the top 1, top 2. I mean, him and Jed. Look at that physique.
Guy right there in the orange. Good luck trying to find a stronger guy than him. I'm not talking about in the Highline. I'm just talking about pure physical strength.
Strength, endurance. Guy's got it all here. So, that's not going to be a problem for him. See if he's got the skills to close it out. Get his second win of Jai-Alai H2H would be a big one for Ben.
Hard serve. Here's the rebote by Ben. It lands out of play. Those boundary lines on the floor. Ball has to be served from behind that 11 line right there. No one has a problem with that, but when you throw those 2 walls, that outside boundary line there on the floor, got to land in. That landed out. Anderluck gets the point. Steps out first in this third and final set. That's an over serve. Second serve coming up. Fine serve by Anderluck. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Beautifully played. Ben to the inside. Anderluck with a tip ball at the 10 line. So we're tied up at 1 apiece. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Each of these players has won 1 set so far in this first match today. Whoever wins this set will take the match. Ben serves. Backhand by Anderluck.
That one came way out. A little further than Anderluck was
power
expecting.
He's got on that left side. Anderluck's got all the power in the world on the right side. Ben's got all the power in the world on the left side. I use those terms interchangeably if you're new to the program. Left side and backhand. Luck. Back wall has to be caught and thrown in one fluid motion. Ben does so nicely. Anderluck saw
idea.
Ben lingering inside, threw the carom. One of the things we explain to the players or train the players in those training sessions, throw the ball where your opponent is not. Anderluck did just that, tied up at 2 apiece.
And he threw one carom early that kind of got away from him, so I don't know if he was a little hesitant to throw at that time from the outside. Tough. Blew it by Ben.
Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ben comes up with a very difficult catch on the left side. Rebote save by Anderluck. He was off his footing. That hit the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. Point for Ben. Ben has 3 points. Anderluck has 2. First player to win 6 points wins the set. In this case, the match. Anderluck going for the carom. Ben was headed out there. However, it caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. That's a loss of point for Anderluck in the pink shirt. Ben has 4. Anderluck has 2. Ben serves. Backhand by Anderluck hit the overhead screen. Anderluck trying to get it over Ben's head into the back wall. That did not work, so we have possible match point here for Ben in the orange shirt.
And fatigue certainly starting to play a factor now. I mean, you saw Anderluck kind of go for broke on that carom, and then that one up into the overhead screen. Missed low, missed wide, missed high, so all over the place here. Ben with a good chance to close it out, but gets it back. Game's not over.
Ball tipped by Ben. So, Anderluck's still in it. Anderluck now has 3 points. Ben has 5. Still possible set, possible match point for Ben, who receives in the orange shirt. Ben, difficult catch off a really good serve. He sends this rebote flying. Anderluck on the move. He just makes the save. Lobs it up. Ben makes the catch. Carom by Ben.
Yep.
Lands in and scores. Point, set, and a well-earned match for Ben there in the orange shirt. Well,
so we talk about this format and what it could do for players, right? And a guy like Ben, you take him, who struggled in these head-to-head matches historically. Now this is his, 9th match he's played in Jai-Alai H2H, and he looked like a completely different player than we saw in those first couple matches. So as we were saying there, Ben looking completely different as he did there in those first couple matches of Jai-Alai H2H. Much more comfortable out there. Looked controlled from the start. And really should have won. I mean, you can't win 3 sets in this format. Obviously, you win 2, but had a chance to win all 3. Kind of blew that first one, but comes back, dug deep, and was able to hang in there and win those next 2. So give him credit there. Ben with the win, second of Jai-Alai H2H. He improves to 2-7. Anderluck drops to 3-6. So Ben in his next match will have Benny. Anderluck will face off against Jedden coming a little bit later. But next, Stu's favorite match, and one that will confuse a lot of folks out there. We've got Benny versus Bueno. Not Benny Bueno. We have Benny facing off against Bueno.
And, of course, Benny Bueno, legendary player from Miami Jai-Alai. Also played with me up at Fort Pierce Jai-Alai at the end of his career. Currently the player manager at Dania Jai-Alai. So that's his son, Chris Bueno. However, we have our 17-year-old potential phenom, Benny. I said, "You sure you want to go with that name?" He said, "Yes." I said, "You sure? You're really sure?" He said, Yes, I'm sure." Can't be sure of anything at 17.
Yeah.
He said, "But I'm sure I want to play under Benny." I said, "You're creating an announcing nightmare." But let's see how it goes.
Well, we'll introduce it for you guys. A couple seconds so we get this one underway. This next match will feature number 22, Bueno, versus number 55, Benny. Bueno is the South Florida legacy on this roster. In only his 3rd season, he's already put together quite the impressive resume, capturing 2nd place in the doubles in 2019 and taking 3rd place in the season-long singles race last year. Of course, Jai-Alai has been a major part of his life, and now he's looking to make a name for himself in the old Basque sport. He'll be facing off against Benny. Benny is a 17-year-old in his rookie season in the Magic City League. Just a year ago, he was learning how to catch and throw in a batting cage that made the transition to a racquetball court. Now, his unorthodox path to Jai-Alai has brought him right here, where he has an opportunity to showcase his advanced skill set against some true competition, which he has already done so very well, holding a 7-1 record coming in. Bueno at 5-3. This one is big for Jai-Alai H2H. Bueno can really get himself back in it with a win.
Benny with a good serve. We've begun. Forehand rebote by Benny. Good catch by Bueno. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Benny. Bueno going for the scoop. Tipped the ball. First point goes to Benny there in the white shirt. And if you've tuned in with us a little bit later, we are experiencing some technical difficulties related to a power outage overnight. So if you have any difficult time viewing or listening to us, we do apologize for that. It's 1-0 in favor of Benny. Benny sets up for the rebote. Rebote beautifully played to the inside. What made it beautiful, it comes close to the side wall. You'd like it on the side wall, but that would be perfect. 2-all by Benny. He went for it. Bueno stops it.
Oh, he got
Beautiful read by Bueno. He saw him winding up, throwing to the outside. That was a really well-played 2-all by Benny. However, Bueno was there to catch it. So we're tied up at 1 apiece. Bueno serves there in the black shirt.
I mean, that type of save just changes the entire complexion of this match here. Benny looking to go up 2-0. Bueno makes an incredible save, puts it right back into score, ties it up at 1-1, gives Bueno a lot of confidence there going forward, too.
It's a nice throw by Benny. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno back to the inside. Bote forehand by Benny. Bueno winds up. Kind of a 2-all, but not really. Thrown to the inside by Benny to score on the second bounce. Point for Benny there in the white shirt. Benny leads Bueno 2-1.
I mean, just such a smart shot there from Benny. Didn't overthrow it. Didn't want it to come too far out for Bueno to make a rebote save. A guy that can dig him out, too. He'll go to the ground for it, but smart play from the 17-year-old once again.
Here's Benny on the rebote, right up the middle. Caught by Bueno. Bueno sends it back to pass. Benny on the rebote. That's a little dangerous by Bueno, crossing in front of the player when he's throwing. Karam by Bueno will score. Don't ever want a player to take one of the noggin. But happens. Everyone's safe. Moving on. 2-2. Bueno serves. Benny, backhand. Catch by Bueno. Bueno low and hard. Benny with the scoop. Catch by Benny. Hard throw by Benny. Bueno moves back to make the catch. Comes over the top. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. Rebote swing and a miss by Bueno there at the 8 line. Benny will lead Bueno 3-2. I don't know. It's possible to get a more serious look than I just saw on Benny's face. You saw that too,
I
right?
did.
So he was walking out here. It's like, ooh, is he pissed?
It's awesome. I mean, just a year ago, this guy was
not playing highlight.
Yeah, high school classes, learning how to play. Now he's out here competing against guys 10 years his senior. So it's cool to see, and he's holding his own, proving he's wise beyond his years for sure.
Beautiful throw there on the rebote forehand by Benny. Benny makes the catch. Karam, he went for it. It's out.
Just out.
Point for Bueno there in the black shirt. There's the rebote by Bueno to the inside. Beautifully played. Benny keeping a real good eye on the ball. Middle of the court placement. Bueno's got it. It was not a particularly good 2-all, but it was effective. By not particularly good means it didn't cut out close to the front wall, but it cut out enough to score. At the end of the day, that's all that really makes a difference.
One more point on the scoreboard.
Bueno's got 4. Benny's got 3. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That is an over serve. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Second serve must be in. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Benny goes deep. Rebote forehand into the pad. Point for Benny in the white shirt. Tied up at 4 apiece. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Benny trying something a little different on that serve. It worked. Got Bueno off his footing. Rebote. Bueno snapped the 2-all to score. Beautifully executed by Bueno. Point for the black shirt. That gives Bueno 5 points and a possible set point here for Bueno in the black shirt.
And Bueno's earned a lot of these points that he's gotten here against Benny today. Benny's a guy that he'll hang back there. He'll catch and throw with the best of them there. But Bueno, say about 3 or 4 of them have been kill shots. So it's tough to knock out Benny here, but a chance to do it here. 1 more point.
Forehand by Bueno. Ball tipped by Benny. Point, and the first set goes to Bueno there in the black shirt. So we'll give them a minute to rest or get something to drink or whatever they'd like to do at that time. It's up to them. And then we'll come back and play a second set. First player to win 2 sets wins match. Overall, good play from both of them. Bueno's doing a good job keeping these balls in play. Sometimes has a difficult time in our standard pari-mutuel games with throwing balls out. He's very fond of throwing shots, but sometimes has a difficult time finding the outside boundary line, keeping it in there. But did a good job of that today. Yeah,
you're seeing today, when he's on, focused a little bit more and gets those kill shots in. And he plays some really effective highlight there. 6-4, taking out the top guy in this group. Chance to close it out. And what we were saying here, so Benny is 7-1, Bueno at 5-3. So if Bueno can win this one, he improves to 6-3. Then Benny drops to 7-2. It's the top 3 winning percentages amongst all players competing here in Jai-Alai H2H. It doesn't matter if you're group 1, 2, or 3. Total win percentage amongst all of the 18 competing players. This is huge. Bueno can get this. He's right back in it. And Benny, second match of the day will be against Ben, who already looked much better today. So still a lot of highlight to be played. Benny will now serve. Benny will serve. Bueno will receive. Set number 2. We'll get started here.
There's a serve by Benny. Goes for a hard first serve. It is an underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot touch or fall short of the 4 line. That one did. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Second serve now for Benny. Karam from the forehand of Benny will score. Yeah. Beautifully executed. Actually, what I meant to say was Karam from the forehand of Bueno. But by the time I said it, Benny was throwing at Karam. So, we'll do our best with this. It was a nice Karam, both of them,
actually. It was a good Karam.
Yeah, exactly. They both read it well, stopped it. Benny scores. There's the serve by Benny. Backhand by Bueno. Benny comes out to make the rebote. The rebound off the back wall. Throws the 2-wall. Bueno stops it. That 3-wall play. What a positioning by Benny. Hard throw, just keeping it in play. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote, touch the side wall. Bueno's got it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Bueno, Costado to the outside. Stopped on the forehand of Benny. Benny rifles it. Bueno stops it. Backhand by Bueno. Catch. And a drop by Benny. Ball was coming in fast. He was moving to his left. Unable to make the catch. Point goes to Bueno. Bueno now has tied up at 1 apiece. There's the backhand by Benny. Bote forehand, hooked and low. Point for Benny there in the white shirt. He has 2 points. Bueno has 1. Bote left side, clipped the side wall. Bueno is ready for it. Nice throw. Benny's going to look for Rabote. The rebound from the back wall. Thrown to the inside beautifully. That scoop attempt is missed. Point for Benny in the white shirt. Benny now has 3 points. Bueno in the black shirt has 1. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Bueno won the first set. Rabote left side by Benny. Scoop by Bueno. Karen by Bueno does not open up. Benny's got it on the left side. Takes a look where Bueno's going. Bueno on the move, makes the catch. Low to the inside. See, Benny knew that was not coming out to the Rabote.
Not at all.
It was passing him. And that ball's thrown into the overhead screen. Point for Benny. That gives Benny 4 points. So, one of the things we talk about in training with the players, you try to figure out the nuances of each court that you play on. They only play here, so we don't have to worry about that. But if the ball is passing you around the 8 line, below the numbers, don't wait for the Rabote. It's probably not coming out.
Yeah.
It's a real hard first serve by Benny. That works. So, possible set point for Benny with 5 points. It's another hard serve. This one a little deeper in the box. Bueno goes deep. Benny sets up for the Rabote. 2-all. Does not open up. Bueno's carom. Stopped on the forehand of Benny.
And he returns
by
a
Benny
carom.
scores. What a shot. Beautifully executed to close things out in this. To clothe? What I meant to say was close things out here.
Everyone's clothed.
Fortunately, yes.
Fortunately.
Even though we're just like stage left of the locker room. So, Benny wins that one 6-1. Bueno won the first set 6-4. Benny wins the second set 6-1. We will go to a third and deciding set.
Well, not only did Benny play well there, Stu, but I mean he killed some points in ways that we haven't really seen. A couple of caroms there, and just really thinks about every shot, which is what you like to see, especially a kid of his age. You know, at times it's something we talk about is not a lot of thought between some of the shots, but Benny, each and every time he seems to make the right decision here, although he's still learning, and rode that to victory 6-1. Tell you what, it's going to be tough to beat him. I don't care how old he is. If he plays like that each and every day, I mean, he'll be up there competing with the top guys on this roster in no time here. Only a couple months on this court. First time these two met up here just a few weeks ago. Bueno did take the first set as well, but then Benny came back and won the next two, 6-3, 6-4. So perhaps we're in store for a similar result, or Bueno will get the win and improve to 6-3. We'll find out here. One more set up to 6 points to decide the winner of this match.
Here's a serve by Bueno. Backhand by Benny, low and hard. Bueno steps up to make the catch. Nice backhand. Rotate right up the middle. Turn to the inside by Benny. Good catch by Bueno. Benny for the Rabote. Just enough to make it up to the front wall. Bueno has the catch and the ball at the 3 line. Throws it soft. Benny reads it, stops it, returns it, but doesn't overthrow it. That's what's key there.
Yeah.
Bueno.
Oh,
what a great effort.
I thought it was going to cut out a little more, and he throws the Dejada. Wow.
Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Bueno did a good job of that. Benny did a slightly better job of that. Benny gets the first point of the third and deciding set. See a lot of balls thrown really, really hard in highline, but also not even just the soft ones, the drop shots, what we call Dejada. Not even that. Just perfect placement like that. Just enough to get the ball in where your opponent can't get to it. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno to the inside. Rabote left side by Benny. Clipped the side wall. Gave it to the forehand of Bueno. That's why you don't want to clip the side wall if you can avoid it. There's the backhand by Benny. Bueno sends it back. Scoop by Benny. Catch by Bueno. excellent scoop by Benny on the left side. Hard throw on the return. Bote left side by Bueno. Benny looked like he was trying to decide, do I go for it on the right side? Do I go for it on the left? That comes down player by player. Some players are more confident, like let's take Anderluck, particularly confident on the right side. Other players more confident on the left, like a Ben, very confident on the left. Benny's got confidence on both sides.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he may have overrun that, actually.
Yeah, just a little bit of overthought there. Cost him the point. Then Bueno goes outside with it, but 17-year-old speed, and then, caught a...
Is our judge okay?
Judge is okay.
I think it did hit him.
Oh, he said he hit... No, it said it hit the basket. Put it out.
Okay.
It's good protection, though. Got it out in front.
That's why we have judges with tremendous experience.
Only hire the best. But yeah, that one looked like it caught a big chunk of that sidewall, came out a little further than Benny would have liked and sailed out of play. Bueno up 2-1.
Powerful backhand by Benny. Robote comes to the 4 line. Wow, that got away from Benny on the left side. I'm sure he'd like to have that one to do over. That's an unusual miss there for Benny. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Bueno leads 3-1 in this third set.
Oh,
way out. 0.3.
Yeah.
Actually, there I go again with that 3. Why? Because in pari-mutuels, the white shirt is 3. That is 0.4 Benny.
I was going to say there, if you're...
Kind of a push on my part, to a bit of a reach.
No, but if you're Bueno there, that's maybe a shot that you want to rethink. Up 3-1 against a guy that you haven't beaten yet, a guy that's dominated this group, and that's another point back-to-back there. So you see the miss, way out of play, out of control, and then miss the serve right back, ties it back up.
3 apiece. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. First serve by Benny. That is an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot touch or go past the 7 line on the serve. Second serve here for Benny. Now, that wasn't so much an agitated look on Benny's face, but he's got a lot of concentration.
Yeah, he is locked in right now in a position. I mean, he hasn't faced a lot of adversity, especially in this third set. So he's 7-1. Dominated these guys, but this is a position he hasn't been in, and another one into the pad, missed kill shot attempt from Bueno.
Those are the ones that have messed him up consistently in pari-mutuels. He throws them well.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He throws them well. He's just got a difficult time getting it above the pad or in that line.
You can't fall in love with it at this point.
4-3 in favor of Benny. That's Benny's first serve. A lot of power behind that. That actually hit the front wall and kicked up. Backhand by Bueno. Bueno by no means out of it here.
Nah, I mean, look, one point game here still. Anyone's ball game, but maybe rally a little bit more. Let him make the mistake, because Benny made a couple.
By Bueno.
Say
2-all will score. Like we said.
Creative.
He knows he's not out of it. We're all tied up again at 4 apiece. First player to reach 6 points will win the set. In this case, first player to win 2 sets wins the match. Serve by Bueno. Backhand by Benny. Bueno on the forehand. Play to pass. Rotate left side by Benny. Bueno makes the catch. Low and hard. Scooped up by Benny, and a great catch. Catch by Benny. Hard throw. Will score for Benny. That gives him 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Benny in the white shirt. Pretty important point here.
Another great match.
And Benny is well aware of where he is in the overall standings. He knows he's in third place. So
he needs to keep this one and solidify that position there.
So let's see how the 17-year-old handles pressure, huh?
And it really is impressive. Down 3-1, battled back here. He's gotten 4 out of the next 5 points. and a chance to win here. So, yeah, you find yourself in some different positions in these head-to-head matches. Hasn't been down, but proven that here today he is able to overcome a nice deficit.
Here's the backhand by Bueno. Forehand rebote by Benny. Not his favorite side. Low and hard to the inside. That's going to be tough.
He maybe didn't need one hand. It came out a little more inside than up in on the hands than he would have liked there. So
that gets us to match point.
This is it.
Set point, match point. Bueno serves. First serve by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Forehand by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Powerful backhand to the inside. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno sends it deep. It's going to be a tough rebote. And it will score.
Wow.
Point, set, and match. And it couldn't get closer.
That was great comeback.
For Bueno in the black shirt.
And there it is. Bueno comes back. Wins the last two. Takes the final set 6-5. So match score 6-4, 1-6, 6-5 for Bueno. Takes out Benny there. So as we said, Benny now 7-2, Bueno 6-3. Things a little more interesting in those Jai-Alai H2H standings now with that loss for Benny. I think the only match he lost, I believe, was his first match of Jai-Alai H2H. So that's his first loss in his last 8 matches. An impressive run there ended. But coming up next, match number 3 of the day will feature Jedin versus Kubala. Now, Jedin struggling in those pari-mutuel games, but Kubala, a little bit of the opposite here, starting to figure things out a little bit. Struggled more at the beginning of the year, but now he's playing in more of those middle games. His confidence has certainly gotten back up, and he's been playing some good Jai-Alai here, so we'll see how this one goes. Just about 40 seconds till we get this match underway. This next one will feature number 8 Jedin versus number 25 Kubala here. Kubala in his 3rd year with this Magic City League. Originally from the northwest part of Florida, Kubala traded in his golf clubs for a Jai-Alai cesta just a few years ago. Now his catching and consistency has been second to none. You can't sleep on that shot making either, which continues to improve each and every day. He's got Jedin standing across from him today. Jedin is the only Super Bowl champion in the sport of Jai-Alai. A former defensive back for the University of Miami and the Indianapolis Colts, possesses an unrivaled intensity and work ethic that makes him a tough out each and every point. You have quadruple zeros on that clock. Jedin looks like we'll have the serve. And we'll get this match going.
That's an excellent first serve by Jedin. Nice and hard to the inside. Kubala handles it well. Jedin starting off a little bit more aggressive than we're used to seeing him play. Obviously a fierce competitor, but usually starts things off at a little bit of a slower pace and warms up. But that was a forehand rebote, so that's a rebound off the back wall sent out of play. Kubala gets the first point of the first set in this match. Kubala serving in yellow, Jedin receiving in purple. Backhand by Jedin. Catch by Kubala. Ball tipped by Jedin there at the 11 line. Point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. Kubala has the serve, leads 2-0. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Powerful forehand throw by Jedin. Nice rebote save by Kubala at the side wall. Jedin stepping into offense there at the 4 line. Scores with a really, really hard thrown ball there from the forehand. Point for Jedden. He's on the board with the point. Kubala has 2. Jedden has the serve.
Yeah, and Kubala, another guy, too. You get it above his waist, he can make a lot of really spectacular catches. That time, Jedden kept it a little bit lower. That one at the feet, tough to catch. Gets on the board there.
First serve by Jedden. There's the backhand. Bote left side, beautifully thrown by Jedden. Good catch by Kubala. Kubala sees Jedden waiting to the inside, but Jedden's fast. He was there, could not make the catch. Got to put that foot speed together with control on the catch. Not able to do both. In that particular circumstance, he's usually able to. Point for Kubala. He leads 3-1. Backhand by Jedden. Touch the side ball, so it gives it to Kubala on the forehand. That's called Pika. The big bounce goes up, stopped by Jedden. Ball tipped by Kubala there at the 9 line. Point for Jedden. Jedden has 2 points. Kubala has 3. Jedden serves. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote by Jedden. Kubala passing on, taking it, coming at him front ways. Went for the rebote, the rebound off the back wall. Might like to have that one back.
Well, you could see him after that point just kind of shaking his head. He knows that that's one you want to take in the air. Can't let it come out. And Jedden got 3. Ties it back up, 3 apiece. First time these two met up. I mean, on paper, given these past couple of weeks in pari-mutuel play, you think it's a mismatch. But Jedden won that last time 6-4, 6-5. So Jedden won in straight sets. So can't count him out here.
Oh, by no means. No. Jedden, one of the fiercest competitors we have on this roster.
Yeah, you know he doesn't like to lose to anybody. So even if he doesn't have his best stuff, he's going to give you 110%, which that helps too.
Every time. Point gets. Point is won by Kubala. He now has 4 points. Jedden has 3. I did try to put something in at the end of point gets, but I couldn't think of anything, so I decided to abandon that misstatement and move on. Powerful forehand by Jedden, caught by Kubala. Kubala from the right side to the inside. Nice forehand throw by Jedden, crossing the sidewall down low at the 9 line. Kubala did an excellent job of getting that ball back to the sidewall, setting up a particularly difficult catch for Jedden. Jedden with that hop. Hop unnecessary.
Yeah.
Want 2 feet on the ground.
Well, just makes the
catch. Catch that ball. Yeah, it makes it infinitely more difficult.
Right. And you talk about, there's no timing catches, but when you're in the air, you kind of got to time it up perfectly there. It could hit the wrong part of the cesta, and easier to stay on the feet there, especially on a catch like that where you could just reach out and catch it.
Kubala reaching up, makes the catch. Throw back to the inside. Jedden's there. Forehand catch, particularly difficult. Had the forehand against the side wall. Nice backhand by Kubala. Catch by Kubala. Kubala going for the carom, the 2-all shot. It's the right shot to throw. He saw Jedden locked up on the inside, threw it from the right side. Didn't even have to throw it quite that well. Yeah, landed out. Jedden gets the point. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote saved by Jedden. Backhand. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. Catch by Jedden. Rebote left side by Kubala. Kubala gets up. A little spin there on the floor. Catch by Kubala. He catches it in the air, sends it back. Rebote, the rebound for Jedden. Low. Kubala makes the catch. Kubala not messing around with the 2-all there. He could have. Puts it back to the sidewall almost on the rebote. Rebote left side by Jedden. Beautifully thrown to the inside. Nice rebote by Kubala. Jedden makes the catch. Catch by Kubala. 2-all. Does not open up. Jedden makes the catch. Low and hard. Kubala makes the catch. Beautiful catch by Kubala. That's going to be tough. Jedden for the rebote. He's got a good rebote. He needed to have his arm fully extended. That is point and set for Kubala. Excellent play by both players. So, Kubala wins the first set. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And it's interesting. I mean, you saw Kubala be trying to win it there up 5-3 on that carom that sailed a little bit wide, and then that last point didn't throw it, quite as far to the outside. Jedden made a play on it, had a chance to kill it back there, but Kubala made an incredible catch, turned the tables, and Kubala ended up getting that point, taking the set. So, good play. Catching seems to be a little bit more consistent there for Kubala, as we saw in those pari-mutuel games, and he's really been a different animal, in H2H compared to pari-mutuel play. And I think Kubala's a guy that really benefits from being able to stay out there a couple points at a time, figure it out, get into a rhythm. Because when he's on, he can make almost any catch there. And I think that's why he has a tendency to play to the level of his competition at times. Because he doesn't have a lot of power, doesn't overpower people. He's just willing to rally and do it a little bit better than you. Catch one more ball than his opponent. Kubala epitomizes that. Took that first set 6-4. So we'll see how he does in set number 2. Jedden will have the serve. And this will be getting started here in just about 15 seconds.
I always like to wave at Kubala, just say hi. See, he waves back. He's a nice guy.
And very nice.
Super
One
nice
of the top. Should I wave?
You can if you want.
And he'll just ignore me.
I guess he doesn't like you. Oh, there he goes.
Wow, he looked right at me and ignored me the second time. All right.
You may get an autograph if you ask nice. Okay, let's start things off 0-0. Jedden has the serve. There's the backhand by Kubala. He goes to the inside. Rotate forehand by Jedden. Catch by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Difficult forehand rebote save by Jedden. Forehand to the inside by Kubala. Nice pickup by Jedden on the left side. Beautiful reverse. Backhand, rather, by Jedden. Jedden on the move, makes the catch. Hard throw. Kubala sets, catches it in the air, puts it back to the inside. That rebote came back on the wall. If you can get it there, that's where you want it to be. Makes it borderline unplayable, or at best, very difficult. Kubala gets the first point of second set. Forehand to the outside by Jedden. Kubala moves nicely on the floor to the ball. Carom by Jedden. Beautifully executed, will score. Point for Jedden there in the purple shirt. And hark, do I hear Cool Fitness?
I thought I heard him.
I believe I heard a Cool Fitness out there.
Out here supporting his cousin early in the morning?
We're closed to the public through at least May. However,
he's a player.
We have our own cheering section. You're on a day off. Always good to see that. There's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote by Jedden. Kubala has the catch. Hard throw to the inside, trying to pass him, set up a difficult rebote. I'm not sure if he thought that was not playable, but it was. Don't get me wrong. That would have been a very tough rebote to make, but Jedden's got a fantastic rebote.
Yeah, you've seen him dig it out.
Absolutely. For a player who started with us in 2018, he has developed one of the best rebotes on the roster. There's the first serve by Kubala. Powerful forehand by Jedden. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Bote left side to the inside. Beautifully played by Jedden. Nice catch. Nice return by Kubala. Bote left side. Catch by Kubala there at the 7.5 line. He went outside. Jedden had the foot speed to get there again, not able to bring it in. Man, he's fast.
Yeah, he got there.
Kubala now has 3 points. Jedden has 1. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Kubala is able to win this set. He will finish it out in 2 sets. But if we know anything about Jedden, it's never count Jedden out, ever.
Never say die, but also tough here with Kubala with a lead. You know, Jedden doesn't throw many kill shots, but threw one effectively there earlier with that carom, so see if he goes back to it, and that'll help there.
You said kill shot, and that was obviously what Kubala was going for. Kubala was going for that 2-all off the rebote. Just missed it. So that gives Jedden 2 points. Kubala has 3. Jedden serving in the purple shirt. There's the backhand by Kubala. Bote forehand hooked by Jedden. Point for Kubala. Kubala now has 4 points. Jedden has 2. Kubala serves. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ball tipped by Jedden. That sets up possible set, possible match point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. If he can finish this out, this would be our first 2-setter for the day. Catch by Jedden. What do we say? Never count Jedden out.
Well, that was a good shot. I mean, tough for Bote right along that side wall, too. So
beautifully thrown by Jedden. Ball gets back to the side wall nicely. That gives Jedden 3 points. Still possible set, possible match point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. Backhand by Kubala to the inside. Rebote left side by Jedden. Thrown really hard. Picked up by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Jedden's got it on the left side. Backhand. Rebote just gets it to the inside. Jedden went for it on the right side, using his foot speed to set it up so he could catch it on the forehand. That 2-all caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. It was the right throw. No question it was the right throw.
That one, yeah, just
and
caught.
Literally, and if it catches the top of the pad, it literally misses by a half inch. So, Jai-Alai often referred to as a game of inches. Still possible set, possible match point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. Jedden serves. Jedden making a nice comeback here late in the second set. Under serve. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serve. Second serve coming up here for Jedden must be good. The serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. Catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Bote left side by Jedden. Beautifully played to the inside. Kubala's there. Nice backhand. Bote forehand save by Jedden. On the wall, what a catch we just saw by Kubala. Beautiful return. Gets it all the way back.
And that'll do it.
Set, and a well-earned match for Kubala. Jedden playing terrific there, especially towards the end of that second set.
Yeah, started to figure it out a little bit, but just a little bit too late. Kubala wins 6-4, 6-4. Straight set victory. And now he improves to 6-3 as well.
All choked up? You all right?
All right. So we are done with the first round of matches here for today.
If you had a favorite player in that first half, we'll be back out in the second half.
Yes.
Playing someone else.
They will be playing someone else. Round 2 matches for the day here. So we've got Benny versus Ben. That'll be coming up here in a few moments. Jedden versus Anderluck. And then Kubala versus Bueno. But first here, Ben versus Benny. Ben won his first match of the day, and Benny dropped his first one. Oh, this is going to be... That's tough. They gave you Bueno Benny and then Benny Ben right back after that, so... Tough day for Stu at the mic here.
Yeah. It's not about me, though. It's all about the players. 100% about the players, 100% about the highlight.
Yeah, I think we're ready to get this match underway. Number 55, Benny, will face off against number 7, Ben.
Okie dokie. Ben yelling back at us to find out who serves in that highly aggressive and intimidating manner of his.
Well, he's got a match under his belt today, so he can tell us whatever he wants. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Now Benny will serve here. Looking to go to 8-2, or will Ben keep his good play up and pull up another upset victory?
It's a powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Benny. Keeps it in play. A little bit of a distraction there, completely unintentional. Does not constitute interference, though. Benny gets the first point with the first set. There's his first serve. Good catch by Ben. Rebote not coming out. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall. Not playable. It's a second point for Benny. Scoop by Benny. Throws one to pass from the right side. Back to the side wall. Ben makes a tremendous effort. Try to get that ball back up to the front wall. Fall short. Point for Benny in the white shirt. Benny now has 3 points.
And is interested to see how Benny comes out here, would respond to losing his first match in a while here. He's coming out looking pretty sharp.
Good catch by Benny there at the 8 line. Benny plays the forehand and pass. Rebote comes to the 8 line. Rebote touched the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. That's another point for Benny. That's 4 straight for Benny there in the white shirt. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And just forcing Ben to rebote, and that's working for him early, so no reason to shy away from that at this point. And Benny a little more confident on that left side rebote compared to the right side, but that one worked for him too.
Ben on the throw. Good catch by Benny. Ball across the wall right there at the 10 line and scoring. Possible set point here for Benny in the white shirt. Ben needs a point here to avoid a shutout in the first set. Good catch by Ben. Pika the big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Rebote saved by Ben. Enough to get it up to the front wall.
That's well thought out. Yeah.
absolutely no question that he meant to place it right exactly where he did to force the shutout here in this first set. Benny takes the first set, 6-0.
Boy, I mean, for 17, he made that look
easy?
Pretty easy, yeah. I mean, you can't take anything away from Ben. Played very well in that first game, but I think Benny may be a little bit pissed off based on how that first one went and came out there and proved it there, set number one.
He definitely didn't want to.
Yeah.
He's been focused very much so on his stats overall. And tough on himself.
Yeah.
No reason to be. He's playing fantastic. For his first season, he's playing terrific.
I was going to say, yeah, expects perfection, and I think we all did that when we were younger. You know, want everything to go perfectly, and you know, Benny, I'll tell you what, he's able to come back after that, losing his first game in a while, to come back 6-0. That shows you a lot about the type of guy he is. So, good playing there. Ben, maybe a little bit overmatched here, but still can hang with anybody on this roster when he is on. So see if he can get something out of this second set, perhaps force a third one here. Ben will begin with the serve.
Ben serves. We begin with an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past 7. Jai-Alai H2H affording players to serve. Second serve coming up now for Ben. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Ben at the 10 line. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote, the rebound from the back wall. Played by Ben to the inside nicely. Benny choosing the rebote. Trying to get it up there. Falls just short. Point for Ben in the orange shirt. So Ben wins the first point of the second set. 1-0 in favor of Ben. He has the serve. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. What a wonderful rebote save by Ben. Did you see how he was all spread out there?
Crashes into the wall, forehand save, but that's
a really well thrown carom
even better
by
return.
Benny to score. The carom, the 2-all from the forehand, side wall, front wall, floor, inbounds, most importantly. Then out where your opponent can't get it. Benny gets the point. Tied up at 1 apiece here in the second set. First player to win 6 points will win the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Ben. Catch by Benny. Strong forehand by Benny. Catch by Ben. Ben from the right side. Outside placement by Benny. Stopped on the forehand of Ben. Carom by Ben does not open up, but
overran it. Yep.
Benny did overrun it. So that was not a particularly well thrown carom by Ben. Why am I saying that? Because you want those caroms to cut out. That's what Benny was prepared for. So do we think that Ben was trying not to throw it that well to get? No, don't think that was the case. But Ben gets the point. Well earned. Ben has the serve. Powerful backhand by Benny. Ben on the left side. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Ben. Rebote left side by Ben to the inside. Catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Thank God he scooped it, because we know how... Moving on. That ball's missed. That left side 2-all has not been working for players here in Magic City lately.
Really hasn't.
No,
I don't know the last time it scored.
I guess they'll prove me wrong at some point, but not this week.
A lot of times guys have returned it right back at him and...
Scooped it, catch it in the air. Bam.
Similar result that time, Ben. 3-1 though. Different guy than we saw in that first set for sure.
Ball missed on the left side of Ben. Point for Benny.
But with that also, a lot less pressure coming into set two. You're down, lose that first one 6-0. Maybe try some things out. But Ben can't count him out here. Ben could take this set and force the third one here.
Powerful backhand by Ben. Benny to the outside. Catch by Ben. Hard throw. Will score for Ben. Beautifully played. Point for Ben there in the orange shirt.
And I think Benny, too, he was so aggressive in that first set. Been a lot more passive here in set number 2, just trying to win this one and advance to the next round instead of really trying to go out there and earn the victory. And I think that's the reason why Ben's up 4-2 now.
Nice backhand by Benny. Ben has that with the leap. Throws the carom. That lands in. Benny's got the catch. Powerful forehand throw by Benny. Ben makes the save. That's a beautiful rebote save by Ben.
This is got to kill.
Throw.
And he does.
He was there. But once the ball makes contact with that second surface, the spin changes, setting up a much more difficult catch. Benny has 3 points. Ben has 4. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Jai-Alai H2H, affording players a second serve. Second serve here for Benny. Benny makes the catch at the 8 line. Ben takes the ball in the air. Backhand from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, got away from Benny. Benny has one weakness in his overall game. That's his forehand rebote.
Yep.
He knows it. One of the things that he's working on. He tries to go for the forehand rebote the way that he goes for the catch on the forehand, which is a little unconventional. It's years ago what used to be called rubber ball form, trying to snap it, trying to have it come in and twist your wrist so that you trap it in the cesta, as opposed to letting the momentum of the ball carrying your wrist back. Doing the same thing on the forehand rebote, and that's creating problems for him. Catch by Ben there at the 10 line. He comes over the top. Catch by Benny. Works for him on the front end, just not the back end. Ben goes to the outside. Benny makes the catch. Benny saw where Ben was, went for the carom. Really well
he did
thrown. It was a good read by Benny, but Ben was on the ball. Ben, tremendous foot speed. So, Ben takes that second set. We will go to a third set. Benny won the first set 6-0. Ben wins the second set 6-3. We'll go to a third and deciding set.
And a bit of a shocking result there, set number 2. Ben 6-3. Andrew not getting anything on the board there. In set number 1. So we got Benny there 6-0 set 1. Ben comes back and wins 6-3. Decisive third set coming up here. And Stu.
Yes.
What do you think happened there with Benny? I was just going to say, I said passive before, but it just didn't look aggressive there. Kind of didn't let the game, kind of let it come to Ben. Ben dictated the pace of that game. Had a couple opportunities to kill the point up close, but Ben made every catch and was able to return it. Yeah,
you really answered the question. Ben changed the momentum of the game. Benny threw comparatively fewer shots than we saw him throw earlier when he was playing against Bueno, who throws a lot of shots. So,
yeah.
Ben coming out of the chute hot. He really threw that forehand hard. Made for a particularly difficult rebote coming off the back wall. Ben gets the first point of this third and deciding set.
Now this is where the mental part of it comes in too. Benny lost his first match of the day, then comes back here 6-0 the first set, drops the next one. So Ben up 1-0 as well here. see if he can dig deep and get himself out of this hole. Been struggling these past few points.
Powerful backhand by Ben. Benny for the rebote. Benny to the inside. Ben's going to let it pass. Makes the rebote from the left side. Catch by Benny on the forehand. Took a peek over his shoulder to see where Ben was, but threw it to him. Interesting. Good scoop by Benny. Nice backhand. Catch by Ben midcourt. Ben, Pika. The big bounce goes up. Benny catches it on the forehand. That's also a Pika. Big bounce goes up, and that's what it's supposed to do. Throw the ball in front of your opponent. So it takes the big bounce. You throw it from the right side. Throw it with a lot of wrist. As much wrist as possible. Get that ball to bounce. That's exactly what Benny did there. So we're tied up at 1 apiece in this third and deciding set. Backhand by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Benny. Right at Ben's feet where it scores. Did he just get hit in the face? Afterwards.
I missed that.
The ball bounced up.
I went to put the score in. I didn't see.
That takes precedent. Got to get the score in. Score's most important.
Sorry, Stu, but Benny certainly settled down here. He's got 2 in a row. Back out in front here in set number 3. And a good serve. That one stayed to the side wall, though. A bit of an interesting bounce for Ben. You see, he goes to slap the wall. Say, don't do that again.
Ben takes issue with the side wall there and gave it a good smack. Side walls. Talking about a restraining order now against Ben. Here's the catch by Ben. Miss ball. Ball tipped by Ben. Point for Benny. He has 4 points. Ben has 1. Ben makes the catch. There's the backhand. Catch by Benny. Hard throw by Benny. Rebote by Ben. It's 2-all. Benny makes the catch on the right side. Throws a carom. Ben read it. Stops it. Returns it from the forehand. Carambola. Sidewall. Involved in that throw by Ben. However, Benny, on the return, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Ben gets the point.
He was... Sorry, Stu. It's just off his footing a little bit. I mean, you talk about the NFL a lot of times, quarterbacks throwing off their back foot. Doesn't come out quite the way they like it, miss high or low. That time, Benny looked like he threw it off his back foot after a good catch. Came out a little bit lower and into the pad. Ben back with 2 points now.
There's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Rebote left side by Ben. Benny's going to go for the rebote. Missed it on the forehand. So, Ben crawling back here after that vicious assault on the side wall. He now has 3 points. Benny has 4. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Powerful backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand by Ben. Hard throw by Benny will score. Beautifully thrown right at Ben's legs. So that will take Benny to possible set, possible match point with 5 points. For Benny there in the white shirt, Ben receives. I'd say Benny is handling the pressure just fine.
Certainly handled it.
Ooh, excellent first serve.
Oh, but that...
And the backhand of the overhead screen. Point, set, and match for Benny in the white shirt.
Benny getting the win there, back in the win column here for today. 1-1. So he lost that first one to Bueno. Takes that next one in 3 sets. So both of his games were 3-setters. And maybe you wonder if fatigue was starting to set in there for Benny as well. Saw him make some mistakes that we don't typically see from him or haven't seen throughout these first couple matches. But nonetheless, figured it out. Was able to right the ship and hit back in the win column. 8-2, his overall record.
See, now I like this next matchup. I really do. Fortunately, we have a really good locker room here at Magic City. Talked about this a little bit yesterday in the broadcast, and fortunately, we have a very good locker room. All the players get along. Not all are close friends. However, these two guys are friends.
Great friends.
They're friends who really push each other, throw a lot of friendly shots back and forth, get on each other's nerves. Going into year 2, they were like an old married couple when we put them together in doubles. So,
so this one should be fun.
Absolutely.
Jed and
that's no shot at old married couples. I was fortunate enough to have my grandparents be an old married couple.
It's lovely.
70 some odd years together.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I know. Okay, so 32 seconds. We have Jed in the purple shirt and Andrew Luck in the pink. Oh, Andrew Luck is all power there on the right side.
Last time these two faced off here, Jedden won the first set 6-3. Andrew Luck came back 1-3. That's interesting. Last time they faced off, Jedden was the winner. Andrew Luck may be favored on paper here. We'll see if Jedden
from the forehand. Nice throw. Robote comes to the left side of Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck places it to the inside. Jedden makes the catch. Hard throw by Jedden. Robote forehand save by Andrew Luck. Jedden moves up, makes the catch at the 5 line. Throws a carom that will score. The 2-all from the forehand of Jedden scoring. Beautifully thrown. Point for Jedden there in the purple shirt. He leads 2-1. Excellent, hard, low serve by Jedden. Will score. Andrew Luck missed it there on the left side. Jedden has 3 points. Andrew Luck has 1. Catch on the forehand of Andrew Luck. Powerful right side. If you can, you want to keep it on Andrew Luck's left side. Though he's left-handed, he really prefers those catches and throws on the right side. That is a point for Andrew Luck. He has 2. Jedden has 3. Andrew Luck serves. Good catch by Jedden off a hard serve by Andrew Luck. Bote forehand by Andrew Luck with a soft touch. Jedden on the run. Gets there. Controls it. Sends it back. This one's coming all the way out. Andrew Luck, not wanting to be denied on that Robote. That forehand return is going to score. He wasn't going to beat him on the Robote. You can see the look on Anderson's face. Anderson's like, no. I'm going to get to that one. After that, it's anybody's guess. Okay, so that is 4 points for Jedden. Andrew Luck has 2. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And we'll say Jedden's come out of this match looking a lot better out of the gates than he did against Kubala.
Under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot touch the line or fall short of it. Second serve here for Jedden must be good. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Here's a catch by Andrew Luck. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Jedden. Powerful backhand. Not overthrown, though. That Robote missed by Andrew Luck. So that will set up our first possible set point here for Jedden in the purple shirt. He has 5 points. Andrew Luck receives. Powerful forehand throw by Andrew Luck. Robote left side by Jedden. Andrew Luck with a rare miss. Just straight up miss on the forehand there at the 8 line. Point and set goes to Jedden in the purple shirt. So, Jedden wins the first set, 6-2.
That didn't really go as maybe a lot of people expected there.
I didn't know who was going to win. I thought it would have been closer.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a little bit closer there. I mean, given in these pari-mutuel games and Jedden's struggles recently, you got to say, maybe give the advantage there to Andrew Luck. Especially, the way Jedden came out that match against Kubala didn't look that sharp, but give him credit. He totally flipped the script. Looked like a different player that game, and forced Anderluck into a lot of uncomfortable situations, played some smart shots, and there's a simple recipe for success there. So Jedden, 6-2, set in hand. Going to set number 2 where Anderluck will serve.
Flipping the script. Anything like JR flipping the scores over here?
He's doing a great job, isn't he?
He is. Just trying to make connections where there might not be any.
No, that was good.
Thank you.
You like that, Stu.
Yes, some original thought. 11:36 in the morning.
I will say that's got to be tough on the arm. Hopefully it gets get some anti-inflammatories or something. I mean,
we have the pharmacy set
down,
up
here. Up, down. We got to visit Stu's pharmacy afterwards.
Exactly, right here.
Great.
Right here on my desk where the players come for their relief, their ibuprofen, whatever you want. Anderson's got the first serve. Anderluck, rather. Strong forehand throw. There's a good catch by Anderluck. Jedden on the rebote. What a catch by Anderluck. Anderluck peek to the inside, but Jedden just has to move in. Makes the catch. Hard throw. Scoop attempt. Missed. A clean miss. Wasn't even close. Point for Jedden there in the purple shirt. He's first up on the board in the second set. There's the backhand by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Jedden to the outside. Anderluck makes the catch. Beautiful throw by Anderluck. Will score. Point for Anderluck in the pink shirt. We're tied up at 1 apiece here in the second set. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Hard first serve by Anderluck, and what a beautiful catch that was by Jedden. Nice return. Rebote comes right up the middle. Rebote the rebound off the back wall. Anderluck just makes the save. Jedden trying to throw an outside placement. Didn't exactly work.
I'll say Anderluck, I think he got a little lucky there. That one came out middle of the court, and Jedden just missed it right on the forehand. Coming in hot, got to say that as well, but one that he could have certainly made the catch on.
Anderluck has the serve. Backhand by Anderluck. He goes deep. Beautifully thrown to the inside. Here's Jedden on the forehand rebote. Scoop attempt missed. Point for Jedden in the purple shirt. That'll tie us up at 2 apiece. Again, first player to win 6 points will win the set. First player to win 2 sets win the match. Jedden won the first set 6-2. Jedden's able to pull it off here in the second set. He'll avoid 3 sets. That hard serve with a miss by Anderluck's a good way to get there. He now has 3 points, halfway there. Anderluck has 2. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful throw. Good catch by Jedden. 2-all by Jedden. Way out.
Wow.
Way.
Time to try it maybe when you're up, but maybe not up 1 point here. I know he has a set in hand, but he has a chance to take out Anderluck here. That one, Stu says, not even close. A little bit out. Just a bit outside.
Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand.
See,
Catch by Anderluck.
Even that, at least you keep it in play. But Anderluck gets him on the picata again.
That pica and picata, both basically the same thing. Thrown from the forehand, high to the front wall with a lot of risk. Try to get a lot of bounce. Have it land in front of your opponent and bounce over his head. Really hard first serve there by Anderluck. Hard return from the forehand of Jedden. Anderluck reaching out but not going for the catch. Makes the rebote. Here's Jedden. Point for Jedden. We're all tied up at 4 apiece. Jen's just 2 away from closing out this set and this match. Excellent catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Here's Jedden on the backhand from the 8 line. That ball's on the wall. A particularly difficult catch. Thrown beautifully by Jedden. That gets Jedden to 5 points. Possible set, possible match point here for Jedden. He won the first one 6-2. He has possible set, possible match point here and the serve. Hard first serve. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck over the top to the inside. Good catch by Jedden. Scoop attempt missed. Point, set, and match to Jedden in the purple shirt. So,
yeah, bit of a surprise there. Jedden getting the victory there. So let's take a look at the standings now, see how that impacts these Group 2 numbers. Jedden at 4-6 now. Anderluck drops to 3-7. A little bit shocking there that Anderluck is so far down in this Group 2. But we talk about Kubala playing to the level of his competition. I think Anderluck maybe epitomizes that a little bit more there. Struggled here today and then dropped both of them. First one to Ben, next one to Jedden there. But give Jedden credit. 4-6 now. Good win for him. But one more match to go here on the day. 2 guys that are playing some of the best highlight here in this second group. And both of them here at 6-3. So it's going to be Bueno versus Kubal. Winner of this match squarely puts themselves back into this race to potentially get a bonus prize here in this short season highlight H2H. Of course, it's top 3 winning percentage amongst all competing players. We had 18 at the start there. Douglas went out with a wrist injury a few weeks in, so only 17 total players really in contention for that. And right now you got Ron at 10-0, El Barba at 8-0, Benny at 8-2, but then you have Bueno and Kubala at 6-3. Both of them at 6-3, so the winner improves to 7-3, and got to just beat Benny one more time and get themselves into a tie for first, and anything can happen from there. Still one more match to go. Final one will feature number 25, Kubala, against number 22, Bueno.
And Kubala has the first serve here in the first set. There's a serve by Kubala. We begin. Catch by Bueno. Here's the backhand. Rotate left side by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno. Good catch by Kubala. Backhand from the 11 line. Bueno on the backhand. An assassination attempt was just witnessed here at Magic City. Bueno attempting to assassinate the front court judge. Manuel's too fast for that.
Cat-like reflexes.
His cat-like reflexes dodged death. Kubala gets the point. You should get the judge's penalty cards like in soccer. Exactly, red card.
Yellow.
No, that would be red.
Pure assassination attempt is red. Yeah. Accidental yellow.
There's Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno moves up, makes the catch. Does not overthrow it. Just above Kubala's head. Kubala didn't need to fall down, I don't think. But I'm not going to second guess him. Just fell short. Good effort by Kubala. Point goes to Bueno in the black shirt. So we're tied up at 1 apiece here in the first set. Kubala on the backhand from the Teng line. Catch by Bueno. Bueno to the inside. Kubala's there. Kubala goes deep. Rebote comes out to the 5 line. Turned into the pad by Bueno. Point for Kubala. He leads 2-1. Good catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. There's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Kubala. Takes a peek. Missed by Bueno on the left side. Point for Kubala. So Kubala leads Bueno 3-1. Kubala serves. Here's Bueno on the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Nicely thrown by Bueno. Forehand Rebote saved by Kubala. Kubala taking a little bit of time getting up. Forehand Rebote saved by Kubala. Get
Oh,
back
he got
up,
it.
Kyle. Low and hard.
Beat him inside. That's tough.
It's okay. Point for Bueno in the black shirt. Kubala's a good sport and a great player. Bueno serves. Good first serve there by Bueno. Here's Kubala from the 11 line. Goes deep. Bote forehand to the outside by Bueno. What did he say?
I think he wants some fudge. Yeah.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Yes, fudge.
I can
Fudge.
recommend a couple places, but
Yes, we don't have any here at Magic City, but moving on. So it's tied up at 3 apiece, 3-3. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Excellent catch by Kubala off a good serve by Bueno. Here's Bueno on the backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Beautiful forehand Rebote by Bueno. That's a 2-all. Going to go to the outside. Bueno comes up with a clutch catch. He had to make the catch there. And Kubala had to make the catch there. Very good. Bote left side by Bueno. Bueno not getting fancy, just puts it back to the inside. That's what he needs to do. Kubala doing the same thing. Here's Bueno from the backhand. Backhand by Kubala to the inside. Rebote, the rebound. Left side, stopped, but not held on to by Kubala. Point for Bueno in the black shirt. So Bueno now has 4 points. Kubala in yellow has 3. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And Bueno, a couple points in a row. I don't want, obviously, Kubala maybe joking around a little bit. Don't want him to get too down on himself here. He's been playing well. Bueno, one of the top guys in this group there. So a little upset he didn't get onto that ball a little quicker, but a couple good shots from Bueno here. Got him out to this lead, 4-3.
Bote left side by Kubala. That's a nice Rebote. Bueno cuts it off in the air.
And that-
2-all.
Why?
So you want those 2-alls to hit the floor at some point before they hit the screen. That's really what you wanted them to do. Okay, so good effort though. Kubala now has the serve. We're tied up at 4 apiece. Nice forehand by Bueno. Big bounce to the inside. Good catch by Kubala. Picada, we were talking about that earlier. Caught in the air by Bueno. Good legs there by Bueno. Rebote left side by Kubala. Clears the overhead screen. Bueno takes it in the air. Low and hard.
Oh,
nice
one hand.
scoop. A clutch catch by Kubala. Nice rebote by Bueno. Kubala makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala sends it deep. Bote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala not throwing the 2-all. Puts it back inside. Point and set. 4. Possible set point now for Kubala. Everybody relax. I said it wrong. Got everybody freaking out and yelling at me, which I understand. I get it. But relax. Relax.
Stu's got it.
Possible set point here for Kubala. I threw that comment way far over.
Into the net. Yeah, it didn't hit the floor.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Good catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Kubala. Big bounce. Bueno backs up to the 10 line to make the catch. Throw to the inside. Catch by Kubala. He comes over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Bueno. Outside placement by Bueno will score. This is a set point. Both players have 5 points. Bueno serves.
A great back and forth set here between these two. See, starting to get a little fatigued here in set number 1, so big point here coming up. Guy that wins this one always got to win one more. Outside serve, get him moving. I think that good strategy there for Bueno. Kubala handles it.
Throw to the inside. Kubala, what leg?
Sprinting in there.
And blast the backhand. Bueno on the run. Gonna get assessed on that. Nice. Good eyes, good legs by both players. To the outside it goes. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno not taking any chances on a shot.
Yeah,
Kubala on the rebote to the inside. That's going to be tough.
Oh, that's
not that tough. That was a beautiful catch by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Tough scoop by Kubala. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Kubala on the rebote. Just makes the save. Bueno takes it in the air just like he should. Throws the carom. That scores. What a well-played last point by both Kubala and Bueno. Bueno wins the set. Players will get 1 minute. And we'll come back and play a second set. So,
wow.
Pace gradually increased in that game. I mean, we finished off with a beautiful point played by both Bueno and Kubala. Excellent play.
Can't get a better 11th decisive point than that there, but give Bueno credit there. A little wild on some of those 2-alls there, but that carom to end it, perfect. That's what you got to do. Even though you haven't thrown it effectively, you still have to remain confident with it. Take your shots where they come. And that's what he did there. Didn't have to try to get too cute with it, get it too close to the line. Beats Kubala and gets the win. So a great first set. Guys will come back out here in just about 15 seconds for set number 2. He's had a lot on the line in this match, though, and you can see I've never seen Kubala move that fast. Just pure speed to get to a ball there. I mean, you know how much he wanted it. These guys know what's on the line here. Bonus money at stake for the one that could get this win here and improve to 7-3. So Kubala has some work to do here now, down 2 sets. Bueno with 1 in hand. All he needs is 6 more points. He will be the winner of this match. Obviously, great sportsmanship between these two. I mean, look, they played a great set. To respect your fellow competitor after a great one like that. See if they got another in store for us here. Kubala with the serve now. Of course, he's in yellow, Bueno in black. Set number 2, about to get started.
Kubala serves. We begin. Catch by Bueno. Here's the backhand. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side by Kubala. Clip the side wall. Bueno catches it in the air. Returns a carom into the pad. Point for Kubala in the yellow shirt.
Well, and after complimenting that beautiful carom to close it out, that one a little bit low into the pad again. I'd like to see him, with Bueno, just maybe take those chances a little later on in the point here, especially early rally with Kubala. We had just a great point that last time, but both players got into a rhythm. He got Kubala out of position. It didn't have to throw a perfect carom that time. A little low.
Rebote forehand by Kubala. Bueno winds up, puts it back inside. Kubala read it, stopped it, returned it from the left side. Backhand by Kubala. There's the rebote 2-all, beautifully executed by Bueno. That's what he's been looking to do pretty consistently. Not always able to execute, but he did so very much there. Beautifully thrown by Bueno to score.
And Kubala's just kind of frozen in the middle of the court. You're not expecting a guy, especially that close to the side wall, to crack the 2-all off the rebote, but Bueno, give him credit, did that. Got the win in that outside serve again.
Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno coming in low. Kubala reads it well. His court positioning was excellent. The return hit the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. Bueno leads 2-1 in the second set. Players being cheered on in the background there by none other than Cool Fitness.
A neutral party. Non-biased at Cool Fitness. Definitely. Cheers for everyone.
Absolutely. Kubala retying his cesta.
It is cool to see a lot of these guys that aren't playing today. You got Tennessee, El Barba, Cool Fitness. El Barba's getting some scouting in. He's got to make sure that he remains in that bonus money there at 8-0. See how these Group 2 guys do.
Excellent catch by Bueno there at the 10 line. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote to the inside. Kubala's there. Kubala makes the backhand from the 9 line. Bote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Outside placement. What a catch by Kubala. Kubala just kind of flips it back into place, but that catch was outstanding. Kubala sets up for the rebote. Clip the side wall. Scoop high on the right side of Bueno. Then he let the right side get away from him. Threw it into the overhead screen. Point for Kubala. We're tied up at 2 apiece. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. First serve is an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot touch the line or go past the line. Second serve coming up. Jai-Alai H2H, 14 players, 2 serves. Second serve for Kubala. Backhand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Rebote left side by Bueno. Kubala makes the catch there at the 10 line. Forehand made to pass to the inside. Good catch by Bueno. Beautifully caught by Bueno. Bote left side by Kubala. Bueno makes the catch. Low and hard. Kubala's there. Kubala to the inside. Rebote left side by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala a little softer. Bueno came up with it but got tied up in the screen. Did 3 or 4 spins there into the screen. Unable to get the ball off in time.
Tried. A heck of an effort to even get there, but
Went on with a good sense of humor looking at front court judge Manuel saying, "You mean to tell me I held that? You seriously think I..." Yes,
holding?
Yes.
Here? No. Even that one.
Kubala has 3 points. He serves there in the yellow shirt. Backhand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala.
Is that another example of the reverse 2-wall?
It's a good way to break an ankle. No, that's an example of throwing something you shouldn't because you think it's the right thing to throw at that time. He didn't make a mistake so much. He saw Bueno locked up on the inside. He had a reverse, or had the backhand rather, and tried to make something out of it that just wasn't there. Bueno serves. Tied up at 3 apiece. First player to 6 points wins the set. Low runner to the inside by Kubala. Rebote 2-all. Out. 4-3 in favor of Kubala. Kubala serving in the yellow shirt. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno winds up. It's a back inside. Kubala.
Great catch.
Fine catch on the left side. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote coming out to about the 7 line. Turned on the left side of Kubala. Catch by Bueno on the forehand. Carom by Bueno lands in. Stopped on the forehand of Kubala.
The top of the pad.
It's like when you go to the deli counter right there at Publix or wherever it is you go and you say, like it really thin.
Yeah.
Could you slice it thin for me, please? Real thin. That was a little too thin. Trying to really get that ball to cut. And
burrito ripped. Yeah. Just
burrito ripped.
Too thin.
Okay.
When you go to Chipotle, they overstuff the burrito. Yeah. Maybe not a Chipotle guy. It's all right. Get back to highlight here. 4-4.
Only when you've bought. You're very generous in that regard. Underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Ball cannot touch or fall short of the line. Second serve here for Bueno.
Still got 4-4 here. Set number 2. Bueno winning the first.
Backhand by Kubala. Nice backhand. Goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand turned nicely by Bueno. Good catch by Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Bueno's there. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Ball tipped. Point 4. Bueno there in the black shirt. It is possible set, possible match point for Bueno in the black shirt. Kubala receives. Outside serve by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Kubala plays it back in. Bueno looking for the rebote. The rebound from the back wall. Nicely played.
He got there.
That is enough
to win.
Score. Point set and match for Bueno in the black shirt. Point set and match for Bueno. He won the first set 6-5. He won the second set 6-4. So, an interesting day of Jai-Alai H2H here at Magic City.
Very interesting day. So we'll now take a look at how those standings are impacted by that win for Bueno here. So looks at group number 2, full stats here. 8-2. Benny is still on top of this group, but Bueno just one behind him there at 7-3. That was a big game. Talk about Bueno here. Was down in that one against Kubala, battled his way back in set 2 to win that one 6-4. And then in that first match against Benny, he was down 4-5 in set number 3, won 2 straight points. So Bueno really battled today, dug deep, and was able to get a couple of huge wins to keep himself in this here. So a 2-0 day for Bueno. Kubala drops to 6-4. Jedin at 4-6. Anderluck 3-7. And we have Ben there at the bottom of this group at 2-8. As we said, overall, top 3, the bonus in this short season Jai-Alai H2H. That is still Ron, El Barba, and Benny. I believe in that order. Ron, and El Barba are undefeated. The second tiebreaker is your set winning percentage. So based on how many sets that you've won compared to how many sets you've played there, I think Ron edges El Barba in that category. But it's going to be interesting to see who takes that last spot. Bueno's at 7-3, and you go to group 3, you have CRB, who's also 6-2. So it looks like Bueno, Kubala, CRB, and perhaps Ikeda as well could sneak into that third and final slot there for this Jai-Alai H2H, the short season. So another great day of action. I think that actually closes out the week here.
Yes, it does.
At Magic City, Stu. So we will be back with a regular pari-mutuel performance on Saturday, 4 p.m. start.
Don't forget
that.
Repeat after me. That.
The
kidding.
high five.
There you go.
I think that's where you're going.
Mind reading. That is exactly where I'm going. What else would I talk about in advance?
Right. Well, that high five is up over $7,000 in the carryover today. So that's a pick 5 wager. And you can take home, maybe close to 5 figures if you come back on Saturday. So that'll be pretty cool. Only one time we've gotten that jackpot for the high five up over $10,000. But Saturday could be the day. If not Saturday and carries over, definitely on Sunday. So tune in for that. And the rest of you, enjoy your week.
That'll do it for this week of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City. And for this performance of Jai-Alai H2H, we thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you also for putting up with our technical difficulties. We're able to resolve them, get the Jai-Alai to you on time. Some great play by the players. We do very much appreciate your spending your time with us. I invite you to join us again on Saturday afternoon. Post time is 4 p.m. for pari-mutuel games. Then Jai-Alai H2H returns next Monday and Tuesday at 10 a.m. Have a good day, everybody.